Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here. And in today's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2022 musical biopic film. And that's going to be on Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. So, I Want to Dance with Somebody is the Whitney Houston biopic movie that's named after her song, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Yeah, so, the story goes like this. From New Jersey choir girl to one of the best-selling and most awarded recording artists of all time, this triumphant celebration of the incomparable Whitney Houston is a no holds barreled portrait of the complex and multifaceted woman behind the voice of a generation. Follow the inspirational and so emotional journey through Houston's trailblazing life and career, with show-stopping performances and a soundtrack of the icon's most beloved hits as you've never heard them before. And of course, the movie stars Naomi Ackie as Whitney Houston, also stars Stanley Tucci and Ashton Sanders, Tamara Tooney, Vanessa Williams, whatever you want to pronounce her name. My mistake if I did. Yeah, Vanessa Williams. I mean, yeah, it kind of sounds like Vanessa Williams, but that's not who I'm talking about. And of course, it also stars Clark Peters as well. And directed by Cassie Lemons. So, I recently watched this movie on my Movies Anywhere after redeeming the code from the Blu-ray I got recently from my last update video. And I got my chance to watch this movie on my Movies Anywhere. And I gotta say, despite the mixed reviews that I Want to Dance with Somebody got, despite the mixed reviews that some critics noted that they criticized the screenplay, you know, there are some times where critics have problems with screenplays, and that's one of the main criticisms that film critics had with this movie. It's the screenplay, but I gotta say, the screenplay itself, it was pretty decent in my opinion. But I gotta say, what makes this movie very good is because I think the performances in this movie I think are well done. I think Naomi Ackie does a good job playing Whitney Houston in this movie, and Stanley Tucci, I know he did good in the film, because I think he plays like you know, Whitney Houston's manager or agent, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he was good in the film, and everyone else, they did a pretty solid job in this movie. But yeah, the performances like Naomi Ackie, she did very good as Whitney Houston. And I gotta say, this movie also had a very good soundtrack too, because I really like Whitney Houston's music and her songs. My mom loves them too. And I think this movie does have the movie soundtrack full of songs, and the songs that were featured in this movie, they're very good. And it's like, you know, because like I said, I like Whitney Houston's music and her songs just like my mom. My mom loves her too. And oh yeah, and besides I Want to Dance with Somebody, the song itself, there was actually a part of this movie where it was actually based on true events, since this is a biopic film. But other than the song itself, I Want to Dance with Somebody, my other favorite song that was featured in this movie was actually during the scene where Whitney Houston performs the Star Spangled Banner at the 1991 Super Bowl. Yeah, the 1991 Super Bowl. It's like where they play football. Because I gotta say, Whitney Houston actually did I think she did amazing at performing the Star Spangled Banner, like the American national anthem at the Super Bowl. And yeah, there's even a Whitney Houston, that even Wikipedia says that there's even a Whitney Houston version of the American national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. And I gotta say, guys, I think Whitney Houston's performance for the Star Spangled Banner, I think it's definitely one of the best national anthem performances of all time. Yeah, besides I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston's Star Spangled Banner was also great too. And yeah, and plus it was also from the writer of Bohemian Rhapsody, since Bohemian Rhapsody was also a musical biopic as well. Oh yeah, and plus they even mentioned in this movie that there was also they also mentioned the movies that Whitney Houston worked on, like The Bodyguard. Yeah, because there was actually like a part in this movie where they actually do reference like Whitney Houston's involvement and work with the Bodyguard, the movie Bodyguard. And yeah, so I gotta say this movie it was pretty good for the most part. And sure, it's not really like one of my all time favorite movies of 2022. Not even one of my honorable mentions of 2022 as well. But don't get me wrong, guys. This movie was still it was still pretty good. It was just a good movie. So overall, I Want to Dance with Somebody was a good Whitney Houston biopic movie. And I'm going to give Whitney Houston I Want to Dance with Somebody 3.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, if you're a fan of Whitney Houston's music, and if you and if you haven't watched this movie yet, then I recommend giving this one a watch. Because I'm sure some of you guys out there probably won't be disappointed by this movie. I mean, some people out there thought this movie was okay and so, but I fully respect that. But if you're interested in checking out this movie, then I recommend giving this one a watch. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.